Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I haven't been here a lot lately. I have been giving all of my love to my online yoga membership where I release 3 brand new classes every single week, which keeps me very busy. But I do miss giving some free content and engaging with you all. So I am back here just to bring you a short, fiery 30-minute bend, don't break mobility flow. So as if you've practiced with me before, you know that anything mobility for me is all about the balance of strength with that mobility and flexibility. So do not fret. There is a lot of power in today's class. We are going to get started straight in a downward facing dog. So if you feel like you need a breath work or anything like that, there are some of those meditations and breath work classes on my channel already. And we have tons more over on Sweaty Soul Living, so feel free to go over there as well if you want to warm up with that. We'll get started in down dog, so coming onto your hands and your knees, setting up in that down dog shape. If you need some time just to pedal into the knees, take it. If you're realizing that you're super tight today, you might even pause the video and just take a little bit of time to stretch. So pedal into the knees, bending one and then the other, finding that extension through the arms, that's length through the side body. Finding that extension through the arms, that length through the side body, shoulders toward the ears. So we're really trying to push the floor away and lift the shoulders out of the upper back so you can create that little bit more extension for your spine. Allow the head and neck and shoulders to be heavy. Slightly shorten the distance between the hands and your feet, and then you're going to extend your right arm back to reach for the outside of your left calf or ankle, and just peering underneath the left armpit. So push the floor away through the left hand. Feel that space as you lift the tailbone, as you twist from your navel. Breathe length as the heels soften down toward the mat. Well done. Release right hand to mat. Left hand reaches back for outside of right calf or right ankle. Again, that right arm is supporting you here. So you want to really fully extend through the right elbow, and you want to lift your right shoulder again out and up out of your upper back so that your shoulder is almost touching your right ear. Breathe fully. And release. Left hand finds the mat. Well done. What I want you to do now is I want you to hover your knees just above the mat. Keep this down dog shape through the spine. So you're still extending your tailbone back. You're still finding this full length through the spine. And then lift the hips, soften the heels toward the mat. We'll do that twice more. Bend the knees just to hover. Sit your bum back. So you're still fully extending through the entire side body. Still finding that length. And then lift the bum, soften the heels, down dog. One last time. You're going to hover the knees, wrap your triceps in toward your ears, push the floor away through the hands as you push the weight back toward your heels. Downward facing dog, drop the heels, lift the bum, shift it forward into plank. Inhale, exhale, slowly lower to the belly. So we're going to come all the way down to the belly, coming into our Sphinx. Slide our elbows toward the mat, elbows directly underneath the shoulders, lift your chest, engage your quads. Ground down through the toenails and feel your kneecaps lift as you engage through the legs. Tops of feet heavy, pubic bone heavy, lower belly lifts up and in. If you want a little bit more of stretch, you can come into seal pose, lifting the elbows, wrap the triceps in. Well done. We're going to lean it back into puppy pose, so drop your elbows to the mat. You're going to push into the elbows, sit your chest toward the mat, and lift your bum toward the sky. So here is where you'll either have your forehead touching the mat, your chin touching the mat, or your chin and your chest. Breathe space into the shoulders as you melt the heart toward the mat. There might be a lot of restriction here. Do not worry about that. It's very early in class. You're trying to stack your hips over your knees, so not in front or behind. And then slowly come back into your Sphinx. So sliding the belly, dropping the belly and the hips to the mat, lifting the heart. Again, if you want to come into that seal pose, you can. If you want to walk the hands in a little bit more to compress the spine a little bit more, drive the shoulders down the back, lift the heart, engage the legs, point the toes. Downward facing dog. Release. You're going to push into the hands. Lift the hips all the way up and back. Amazing. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Extend the right leg to the sky. Bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale one more time here. Exhale really slowly. Lift onto the ball of your left foot. Circle your right knee all the way out wide. Tap your right shoulder. And then extend it all the way back up into that three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, shift it forward. Right knee taps the outside of the right shoulder. And one more time, lift it all the way back up. Circle it up and open. Exhale, circle it wide. Hold it here. Step your right foot quietly to the outside of the right hand. So we're coming into this lizard lunge. I want that right foot slightly wider of train track shape. So your hands are just to the inside of the right foot. And we're going to come onto the outer edge of that right foot. So I want you to spin onto the outer edge of the right foot, almost like you're flexing the sole of the right foot to the mat. Right knee will come out wide. You should feel this in the hip, not the knee. And then I'd like you to extend your fingertips toward the front left-hand corner of your mat. Stretch your left leg back. Engage your left glute. Extend forward and to the left with your torso as your hips slightly sink toward the right, guided by your right leg, that right external rotation through the right hip. Breathe and hold, sink a little bit deeper. Well done. Slowly walk the hands in. Wide leg forward, fold to the left. So walk your hands to the left. We're going to spin the toes to point slightly in, heels point slightly out. Bring your knuckles behind you, or your fingers interlock behind you, and lift your knuckles toward the sky. If you need a strap here, grab a strap and hold on to the strap instead. Again, we're just warming up here, so don't focus too much on pushing. Just take this time to explore, to breathe, to be curious about how your body is today on the mat. Release the fingertips to the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bring your heels in. Surfer's lunge or skandasana to the right. So bending into the right knee. Lift your heart, thumbs toward your heart. Right elbow pushes the right knee out wide. You can point or flex the left toe. Holding it here. For 3, breathe. For 2, easy twist to the front of your mat. So plant your left hand, spin onto the ball of the back foot, sweep your right arm all the way toward the sky and sink your hips forward and down. Find that rotation from the belly as you drive your left knee up by engaging your left quad and sink your right knee a little bit more forward over the right heel. And then drop the left knee down. We're going to sweep the right arm down and then lift both arms overhead into this low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, circle the arms out wide. Lean forward to lift the arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, circle them wide. Lean forward. Drive it back up. Inhale. Exhale, circle them out wide. Lean forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, this time fingertips find the mat. Standing splits over the right. So lift the left leg to the sky. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper over the right leg. Again, inhale, lift, look forward. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Well done. Inhale, lift. Step the left toes to the back of the mat. Drop your left knee. This time, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Kali Mudra, the hands. So interlock all of your fingers except for the index. Drive down through the inner right foot. Scissor your inner thighs toward each other. Imagine that left hip one day touching the mat. Engage your left glute. For 3, breathe fully in and out through the nose. For 2, and 1. Hands find the mat. Well done. Step it back into plank. Tuck the left toe. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, lower with control halfway or to belly. Point the toes. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Amazing. Take a full deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth. Let it go. Left leg extends toward the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Drop your right heel toward the mat. Take another inhale. Lift your right heel away from the mat. Exhale, sweep it forward. So circle that left knee all the way out wide. Try to keep the left knee as high as you can as you tap the shoulder or tricep. Inhale, round and circle it all the way back up and open. Drop the right heel. Inhale, lift the right heel. Circle it all the way wide. Feel the strength of your hip. Inhale, sweep it all the way back. Slow and controlled. Last time, inhale, circle all the way out wide. Plant the left foot to the outside of the left hand and drop your hips to the mat, toward the front of your mat. So coming into this lizard lunge, hands underneath the shoulders. So we're going to spin onto the outer edge of that left foot, flexing the left foot. Sole of left foot, you might be able to peek the underneath of the foot. Drive up through the right quad, and then walk your hands all the way over toward the front right-hand corner of your mat. So I want you to imagine like a tug of war here. Your entire body is being pulled and stretched in all directions, left, right, front, back. If you want to move, you can move. If you want to sway, you can sway. Full body breaths for 3. For 2, be curious in the shape. For 1, walk your hands in, walk your hands to the right. Amazing, everyone. Wide leg forward fold. So you're going to inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward, bring your hands behind your back. This time, opposite grip. So see if you can get that left pinky finger over right. We normally all habitually bring right over left. So we're just trying to get that bit of balance. Sink the weight into the toes, lift your sit bones, engage your quads, lift from the pelvic floor, crown of head heavy. And release. We're going to release the fingertips to mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk your toes out, heels in. Sink your bum toward the left into that Skandasana, hands to prayer at the heart. You can point and flex the right toes. Don't worry too much about your depth here. Just finding that space for the hips to sink. And then easy twist to the front of your mat. Drop the right hand under the shoulder. Sweep the left arm all the way up. Spin onto the ball of the back foot. Square off the hips. Drive your right hip forward. Hug your left hip back. Left knee over left ankle. And then as you drop the right knee, you're going to sweep the left arm forward, down. Inhale, lift both arms. Ooh, I'm falling over. Exhale, circle the arms back, lean forward. Inhale, sweep it all the way up, low lunge. Exhale, circle it down, forward and up. Last time, inhale. Exhale, sweeping back, forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, this time, circle the arms down, find the mat, lean the weight onto the left leg. Coming into your standing splits, lift the right leg. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, again, lift to lengthen. Exhale, drive the crown of the head toward the mat, drive the heel to the sky. Inhale, one last time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, step the right foot to the back of your mat, drop your right knee, sweep the arms overhead, interlock the fingers again, opposite grip, so try to bring your left pinky finger over your right. Engage through your arms, push the head back into the arms, engage your right glute. Breathe for 3, lift your chest. Hug your ribcage slightly down and in for 2. And 1, release the hands, well done. Plank, step it back into plank, inhale, exhale, lower halfway or to belly. Point the toes, up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Well done. Okay, standing part of class, we're gonna inhale, extend the right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shift it forward. Inhale into your upper back as you pause. Exhale, cross your right thigh over your left into this eagle wrap shape. Then shift forward into a plank. You're going to drop your right knee to the mat. Lift your left toe. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Push it back up. 2 more. Lower halfway. Push it back up. Last 1. Lower halfway. Push it back up. Tuck the left toe, lifting into that 3-leg or that down dog shape with eagle wrap. Then spinning onto the inside of that left foot. So drop the left heel to the right. We're going to lift our left arm. Drop our bum toward the left heel. Curl into this little ball shape. Lean it forward into a modified side plank. Sweep the left arm forward. Right shoulder over right ankle or right wrist. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend it forward. Exhale, curl it in. Last time. Inhale, extend it forward. Ground the left hand. Wild thing. Spin onto the outer edge of the left foot. Step your right toes behind you. Lift your hips toward the sky. Inhale, lift the hips. Extend the right arm forward over the right ear. Come into modified side plank. You're going to drive your right knee in towards your right waist. Inhale here. As slowly as you can. Pigeon on the right. So right fingertips might find the mat. Bring your right shin to the mat. Now, an active pigeon. So what I want you to do is flex into the right foot. Try to get your hips grounded to the mat as much as you can. Don't worry if they're nowhere near the mat. Just try to get the hips square. Make sure your left leg is in line with the left hip. And what we're going to try and do here is just bring your hands to your hips. Tuck your left toe. And with each inhale, you're going to push into the left toe. Lift your hips a little bit and then see if you can just slide them back a little bit. So inhale to lift. Exhale. Release them back and down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release them back and down. Hold it here. You can release the back toes if you want. Arms up overhead. Again, Kali Mudra. Don't worry if this is too much. You can keep your hands to your thigh, to blocks. You can bring your fingertips to mat. I want you to be active in the shape though. So even if you're supporting yourself with your hands, left leg is fully strong, pushing down through the back leg, engaging the left glute for 3. Breathe for 2. And 1. Bring your hands to the mat. 3-legged dog. Tuck the left toe. Extend the right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Step it through for warrior 2. Grounding the back foot. Inhale. Lift all the way up. Heel to arch alignment with the feet. Sinking a little bit deeper into this right knee. Push your pubic bone forward. Drop your rib cage down and in. Holding it here. Find that space across the pelvis, across the inner thighs, the adductor muscles. We're going to straighten into the right leg. Bring your hands to prayer. We're coming into Skandasana to the left. Sink your bum down. Skandasana to the right. Sink your bum down. All the way to the left. Sink your bum down. All the way to the right. Sink your bum down. One more time to the left. Sink your bum down. And then one more time to the right. Sink your bum down. Your easy twist here, ground your left hand, sweep your right arm all the way toward the sky like we did before. Wild thing, spin onto the outer edge of the left foot, step your right toes behind you again, lift your hips toward the sky, extend your right arm overhead. Step your right foot to the front of the mat, look to the front of your mat, hug your right knee in, you might straighten the right leg this time. Slowly get the right foot all the way to the front of your mat, standing splits over the right leg. Shift the weight onto the right leg, fold over the right leg, lift your left leg to the sky. This time maybe you bring your right hand behind the calf or ankle, fold deeper. Inhale, look forward, release both feet for a seated twist. Chair pose, sit your bum low. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, hands to prayer, travel through center, twist to the right. Bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Find your balance, make sure your knees are glued together and your front of kneecaps are in line with each other so hips are square. Look down, bring the weight into the right foot, squeeze your left heel towards your glute. Find your balance, keep the gaze fixed. Slowly use your left glute to extend the left leg back as you lean slightly forward. And then coming into your twist, ground the left toes to the back of your mat, twisted lunge. Either you hold it here with hands to prayer, you can fly away, you can bind whatever is in your practice. Hold for 5. Sink the hips forward, hug the right hip crease, outer right hip back, for 2 or 4. Breathe, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, ground the hands, step it back into plank. Inhale in your plank, exhale, lower halfway to belly. Point the toes, up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Well done, everyone. Almost there, left side. When you're ready, inhale, extend the left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale into your upper back. Push the floor away. Exhale, cross your left thigh over your right. Eagle wrap down dog. We're going to shift forward into plank. Drop your left knee to the mat. Lift your right toes from the mat if you can. Inhale, exhale, lower, push up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower, elbows graze the side body. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, tuck your right toe, push it all the way back into that eagle down dog, and then drop your right heel to the left, coming onto the inside of the foot. You're going to curl into this little eagle ball shape. Exhale, inhale, shift it forward, keep the legs crossed into this modified side plank. Exhale, drop, curl in. Inhale, shift forward, extend your right arm. Exhale, drop, curl in. Inhale, shift, extend, engage the waist. Drop your right hand to the mat for a wild thing. Step the left toes behind you. Extend your left arm overhead. Well done. Lift the hips. Engage the glutes. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to come through your side plank. So hug your left knee in toward your chest. Look to the front of the mat. You can ground your left fingertips as you spin onto the ball of the back foot. Bring your left shin to the mat for our active pigeon. So hips, find that sinking toward the mat sensation, but you want to keep the hips square. So remember, we're going to keep the right toes tucked, right leg in line with right hip. If you can, hands to your hips. You're going to inhale, lift slightly away from the mat. Use your right toes to sink back and down. Inhale, lift slightly away from the mat. Exhale, sink back and down. So you might not even notice the difference. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it back down. You can untuck the back toe. If you can, arms overhead. Again, Kali Mudra, the hands can be nice. Lift from the lower belly. You should be active through the core. Lift pelvic floor for 5. Full deep inhales, full deep exhale. Strong back leg, strong right glute for 4. Full breaths, 3. Breathe past the diaphragm, 2. And 1. Hands find the mat, 3-legged dog. Tuck the right toe. Inhale, reach the left leg all the way up and back. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Warrior 2. Drop the right heel. Inhale, sweep it all the way up. Open. Sink into the left knee. Holding it here. So enjoy this stillness for a moment. Make sure your left knee is tracking with your second and third toe. It's not being pulled into the left by your inner thighs as you push your pubic bone forward. Well done. We're going to bring the right heel in. You're going to bring the hands to prayer at the heart. Sink toward the right heel. Skandasana to the right. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, Skandasana to the left. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, Skandasana to the right. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale to the left. One more time each side. Coming all the way to the right. Sink. Coming all the way to the left. Sink. Easy twist, ground the right hand, lift the left arm to the sky, inhale. Exhale, wild thing. You're going to spin onto the outer edge of the right foot, step the left toes behind you, lift your hips as you extend your left arm overhead, breathe into your left waist, into that left lung, and then look to the front of your mat. Again, left knee to side body. If you can, maybe you straighten the leg. Slowly step the left foot all the way to the front of your mat. Standing splits over the left leg, this time if you want. Left hand behind the ankle or calf as you fold a little bit deeper for 3. Shift the weight forward as you drive that right heel up for 2. 1, inhale, flat back to lengthen. Exhale, step the right foot to the front of your mat, chair pose. Inhale, lift the arms by the ears. Exhale, palms to prayer, twist to the left. Right elbow hugs to the outside of the knee. Look down, make sure your knees are in line with each other. You're twisting from the navel, lengthening through the spine, heart toward the thumbs. Bring your gaze down fully, shift the weight onto the left foot. Hug your right heel to your glute. Point the right toe as you lean slightly forward. You're going to begin to extend the right leg back. Internally rotate that right inner thigh. Balance. Find the mat with the right toes. Well done. Whoop, falling out. Last bit of effort here, guys. In this twisted lunge shape, we're going to either hold hands to prayer. You can fly away, right hand to outside of left foot, left arm to the sky, or if you want, you can bind. So just doing whatever feels right for you here, wherever you can breathe, wherever you can find space. For 5, breathe. For 4, drive the right quad up, active through the back foot, so right heel is over the toes. 2. And 1, hands find the mat, step it back, inhale in your plank, exhale halfway or to belly, point the toes up dog or cobra, downward facing dog, tuck toes, lift hips. Take a full deep inhale through the nose, exhale, open the mouth. Well done. Drop your knees to the mat, come all the way onto your back. So we're gonna lower down onto the back. Slowly bring your knees in towards your chest. You're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Interlock your fingers to the outside of the feet or to the baby toe man side of the foot. So like a reclined Baddha Konasana, knees out wide. Try to extend your tailbone down toward the mat. So feel that extension and length through the lower back, all the way from the back of the neck. Enjoy this slowing down. Well done. And then opening into your happy baby, soles of feet toward the sky. Pull gently down. Keep the lower back grounding, or even just having the intention of the lower back being heavy toward the mat. Well done. Slowly releasing. Knees in towards your chest. Soles of feet to mat. Wrap your right leg over your left. Eagle wrap as you twist. Bring both knees to the left. Arms into either cactus or T-shape. You could bring your gaze to the right if you wanted. And just allow everything to be soft. Well done, everyone. That was a quick, powerful flow. I really hope you enjoyed it. The last few minutes, I really encourage you just to allow everything to let go, to really melt into the space that you've created for yourself, to become super aware of your strength, of anything that's bothering you today. Give yourself the space to acknowledge it and let it go. Bring your knees back to center. We're going to unwind, unravel, rewind, re-ravel, and left thigh over right. Bring your knees to the right, twist. And again, just very little effort here. We're not pushing or pulling. We're just allowing gravity and the weight of our body to do its work. Amazing effort today, everyone. Well done. It feels good to be back with you guys. If you have any requests for YouTube, always feel free to send them over. All of my longer flows, all of my strength drills, handstand drills, all those kind of things are all over on my Sweaty Soul Living platform. So if you want to come over there, it is 7-day free trial followed by €29 a month, and you get fresh content every single week that never expires, that is always yours. Slowly release, bring your knees back to center. We're going to come into our Savasana, so just extending the legs, extending the arms, and let go. I want you to feel full weight from ankles, calves, kneecaps, thighs, hips. Scan your belly through your body, through your belly, your chest, your shoulders, arms, head, neck, and throat. Well done, everybody. I encourage you to stay here for as long as you can, for at least 5 minutes. And when you want to rejoin and close practice together, you can press play and come back in. We're going to roll over onto the right side of our body into a fetal shape. Pause. Keep the eyes closed if you can. And then using your hands to come all the way up to a comfortable seat. Again, I'd like you to keep your eyes closed. Just sit up tall. Take a moment to acknowledge your practice today. Well done, everyone, for showing up, for giving yourself the space and the time to acknowledge everything as it is. Try to practice acceptance rather than judgment as you move out into your day. Bring the awareness that you have the strength to breathe, to choose your perspective, to choose your action in reaction to any hurdle that passes your path today or this week or this month. Thank you so much for practicing. Bring your hands to prayer at the heart. Bow your chin toward your chest. Honor your practice today, and namaste. Like I said, I would love to have you over on our platform. If you want to practice with me more regularly, to try more of these powerful flows, then please do feel free to check us out at sweatysoulstudio.com. And start delving deeper into your yoga practice and trying to discover your true value, your true strength, and a life that is worth living for you. So thank you so much. See you soon.